Good morning, folks. Sorry, I'm just reading a couple of comments. God damn. I have fans. Even the people that hate me love me. It's fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. So fucking weird. You look like my ex-husband. Okay. Don't know if that's good or bad. But okay. It's cold in northern Canada. It's a little nipply here in the Chicagoland area too. Let me tell you something. Your dog have plans to rob McDonald's today. What the fuck does that even mean, man? I look like your old bookie. You guys got me for like an hour or so, and then I got to do some work around the house before I got a scheduled phone call this afternoon. So we can fuck around here for about an hour. You can tell me I look like your ex-husbands or your fucking nannies or your fucking down the street lovers all fucking day long. I don't give a shit one way or another. Fuck, hang on. I do need to plug in though, because we will begin to get drained if I don't do that. I am trying to get with a married woman. She told me she wants me. Any advice? Yeah, don't. Thank you very much for sending all of these 100s, whatever the hell they are. Yeah, if she's married, don't fuck around with her. There's your response, your answer. I don't know what those hundreds are, but somebody's throwing a shit ton of them out there. What you look into a man? What is that even? You want to say that in fucking English, man? Well, it's the only advice I can give him. He said she's married. He knows she's married. Then you fucking walk away. You don't do it. Well, she's still gonna fuck around. Then let her go fuck around. You don't be the reason why. You into dudes? No, I'm not. That did not seem like that big of a hit. Holy shit. God damn. What are these hundreds that keep getting put up? What are they? What's my favorite memory of my life so far? That's fuck. That we're getting deep on a Thursday morning. I don't fucking know. Tom coughed and saw stars. Yeah. Hype points. Ah, gotcha. How much is a calculate? Hager or Roth? I always preferred Roth. They made some good. They made some good music with Sammy Hagar, and he was He was a hell of a front man and a solo act of his own, but I was always a big fan of David Lee Roth. I think David Lee Roth, like, really sort of epitomized the 80s rock front man, right? Just fucking excess, everything over the fucking top. Getting dragged out of a hotel in his fucking, in his towel. I know that was a video, but still, that happened. You know what I mean? Dave was such a fucking badass. Please just try to say. Yeah, I'm not saying that. Should we treat Trumpies like shit, and how nice should be calculate? Dude, you need to stop smoking the really heavy shit this early in the morning. It's 9:30 on the dot a.m. Central Standard Time, and you are higher than eagle titties. And if you're not higher than eagle titties, then you have no fucking clue how to form a sentence, my guy. None whatsoever. Like, just. Oh, by the way, you guys have seen these before, right? My mini guitar collection back here. I have several mini guitars. They do just plain old guitars, and then they do famous guitars of famous artists. I get these off of Amazon. Somebody sent me a new one, and I wanted to show it to you. I am going to be doing a video on this in the coming days. People send me shit to my P.O. box all the time. First of all, this is how they come. It comes in what looks like a guitar case, right? You see? See what I'm talking about? It's got it's drawn on, right? It's part of the print, but it looks like a guitar case, right? And it opens up. This person sent me George Harrison's guitar, the George Harrison Country Gentleman Rosewood Hollow Body, and this is it. Obviously, it's inverted because that's what the camera does on YouTube, unless I invert it back. But there you go. And yes, every one of these mini guitars comes with their own stand, just like this. And this gentleman was nice enough to send me George Harrison's guitar. (8:30) in the West Desert of Arizona. America is one nation under God, and it always will be. It wasn't until the 50s, though. We had it under God in the 50s. Hello, Tom. It's me, the alternate history guy from Second Pass Stream. Well, hello, alternate history guy from Second Pass Stream. Got any from Steely Dan members? I don't know. You'd have to go check them out. They're all available on Amazon. There are like 3 or 4 different stores that sell them. The one that I get, that I've gotten the most from is this store here, which is called Axe Heaven. Axe Heaven on Amazon. They do miniature guitars, miniature basses, miniature drums, and miniature amps. Do the tiny guitar strings function like a mini ukulele? Not really. I mean, they are actually strings, but let me take this one off the stand. So, for example, you can see that it has actual strings, but like this one, I mean, you see how loose this is? They have strings for visual purposes, but they're not functional in any way, shape, or form. Mr. Burns, yeah, he'd just be fucking mean-eyeing you, right? You're getting a tiny Geddy Lee bass. So back here in my collection already, I have Phil Lesh's bass, Angus Young, Cliff Burton's bass, Randy Rhoads' Flying V, Joan Jett, Jimmy Page's 12-string and 6-string double neck, Michael Anthony's Jack Daniels bass, Slash's guitar, Lita Ford's Black Widow, Brian May's guitar. I've got the skull guitar from Lynch. I got Billy Gibbons' fur guitar, Paul McCartney's mandolin bass, Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitar, Eddie Van Halen's Frankenstein, Frankenstrat, whatever you want to call it. Yes?
Did you leave your car?
Yeah, I started it when I was
Okay,
going
so
to leave, and then I didn't.
noticed, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all good. And then I got whatever it is. Yeah, in the living room or in here. I got Bob Weir's cowboy, and then a handful of Jerry's guitars. Were you talking about my room? Because of the smoke? Yeah, just put the fan in the top. I only took 2 hits, but everything's closed up. Well, I was trying not to bother you. Like him? Clyde, come here, buddy. She was telling me to turn my air purifier on because I had the doors shut. And when she walked in to ask me a question, the fucking cloud of smoke hit her in the face. Hey, here, Clyde. Clyde. Clyde Eugene. You're a good boy, right? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Say hi to the people, Clyde. Say hi to the people. You can lay in here in the carpet if you want to. If you want to. You can. Yeah, that's our dog. He is 10 years old. He is pathetic, if you will. Aren't you? Aren't you? Are you a good boy? 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 No, I do not play guitar. Pug used to come running to me. Yes, it's a real. This is a real guitar, and no, I do not play. Yeah, that's what I put the fan in to help blow those couple of hits out. Grateful Dead for life. Don't call the good boy pathetic, but he is. He's gone now, Sherry. The orangutan is corner over the Epstein thing. He obviously thinks he can weather whatever is coming. Otherwise, he would not have signed that bill. Have you tried mayo on pizza yet? Nope. Nor will I. Box of Rain is a very good song, yes. West Coast Wake and Bake. Well, I'm Midwest, but if you're out on the West Coast, and get after it. I just got this. I got to give this a try. This is a little travel stand. And your arms kind of go in and out either way. It folds down to that small, clips on the side of your backpack. It's a little magnetic travel stand for your phone if you're going to be going around doing content. So, are we going to see the unredacted version of the Epstein files? I cannot possibly see Donald Trump's DOJ putting out the Epstein files with his name anywhere in it. I reckon I could try mayo on. No, there's no fucking conceivable world, scenario, instance, situation where I would ever put mayonnaise on my pizza. Casey Jones, Sugar Magnolia are great songs too. Yes, they're some of their more popular songs. Sugar Magnolia is the song that the band played the most live. My husband bakes a chicken that's slathered in mayo and it's delicious. Bro, fucking stop. Bro, fucking stop what? Is your daughter named after that song? Yes, partially. She's named after the song and the flower. Are you from Thailand? Motherfucker, do I look like I'm from Thailand? Like, is there any do you look at your screen right now and just get like Thailand vibes? I mean, I thought I was hitting some good herb over here, man. You just took a look at a fucking 300-pound pasty white man with a big gray beard and went, "Is this motherfucker Thai?" Oh, I'm just, yo, man. You originally hail from Pakistan? Because I'm catching it. The only people that look like me living in Thailand are 50-something-year-old divorcees who can't get laid in America. You know what I'm saying? That's who's living in Thailand that looks like me. And they are not originals, if you will. Holy shit. Damn. I haven't had a shower yet this morning. I'm all over the place. I have wrinkles on my forehead because I'm old. I have a big ass scar on my forehead because I fell out of a tree while working. No, let me just, if I could, go back to what we were just talking about for a moment. Somebody asking me in the comment section if I'm from Thailand is like the modern day digital version of back when I had my landscape company and I would be sitting in my Chevy 3500 dually pickup truck with wooden sides on the side of it that says Powell Landscaping, www.powell-landscaping.com on the side of the fucking door, and I'd be having my lunch sitting in the driver's seat, and somebody would walk up to the window and go, "Hey, do you do landscaping?" No, don't know how. Never done it a day in my life. I just I really liked the way this lettering looked on the side of my truck. So I figured I'd just fucking pay somebody thousands of dollars to put the name of a false landscape company on the side of my truck because I dig the way it looks. And I was going to drive around your neighborhood and give you false hope that I had some type of skills in the landscape industry. No, you wanted to come up here. You're not going on my desk. I can see you pulling away. You make the biscuits, and hey, we're not going on the desk. You can go down under the desk. You can go next to the desk, but you're not going on the desk. Hey, he's pushing away from me. All right, come here. But you're not going past this. See, you're rubbing your head against my stand, and then the people can't see. They did, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. Go on. There you go. Fucking psycho. Yeah, I'm definitely giving off an Ethiopian vibe. If we were in the bizarro world, where a skinny black man we get turned into a fat white man like me. Oh, this motherfucker understands what I'm saying. Yeah. He understands. He plays a fucking game, is what he does. He plays. Yeah, he keeps meowing at me. You can come up here, but you're not gonna walk around my desk. I got a cup of water. I got a can of pop. You're in arm jail. Okay. You're nah. You're not going on the desk. Sorry, bud. You're not. I got too much shit going on up here right now. It's chaos. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You know, really. Oh yeah, he's our second oldest out of the five we have. Uh, he's my cat without a question of a doubt. He was born um, some woman a couple towns west of us out in the country had a cat, maybe still does, that goes in and out a lot. And she got knocked up by one of the neighbor's cats and had, like her 19th fucking accidental litter underneath the front porch. And I saw this ad on Facebook, kittens, come get them. And I was looking for an orange tabby. And I went out and I picked them up. Oh, you're allergic to cats? I was allergic to cats when I was a kid. Well, I appreciate that, Carla. I truly do. I truly do. Expected to act like he doesn't give a crap. My wife's cat, which is a gray tabby, follows her around the house all day, and this one follows me around. What are we doing? I'm stoned and just noticed you got a nice head of hair. I just got a haircut yesterday. That's what we call the Johnny Unitas. That's the high and tight right there. Easy to maintain. You get up in the morning and you just kind of give it the old, and you're gone. You're out the door. I'd like to purchase some of your fluids, either separately or all mixed together. I don't do anything weird with them. I just display them in my foyer on my handmade teak shelf. Wait, what? I'd like to purchase some of your fluids. Either, hey, motherfucker, either, I gotta focus. Either separately or all mixed together. I don't do anything weird with them. I just display them in my foyer. My handmade. What the fuck? I guess my first question would be this. Do you say I don't do anything weird with it? So do you already have other people's fluid in your foyer on a teak desk? And if so, what types of fluid, and, if possible, whose fluid. It's a conversation piece. Okay, fair enough, but do you already have fluids in your foyer? And what type of fluids? How do you display said fluids? You really don't want to know. Oh, I think I do. I think I do. I think all right. Good morning, dude. I haven't even slept yet. Well, shit, go get some sleep then. Quite a few, all varieties in vintage glass receptacles. Okay. Um, you're going to understand why I'm not going to mail you any of my secretions, because I think it's a little weird. You do what you want to do, and it's fine. You say it's not weird, that's whatever. Hey, but yet, do you like the high C orange drink at McDonald's? It's the only acceptable drink at McDonald's, with the exception of milk, of course. Are you Christian? No, I am an atheist. Right, Julie? Right? I was a medical lab tech. We collect lots of fluids. Sometimes we do weird things with them, but mostly not. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck is going on at this point. I have been live for 29 minutes and 21 seconds, and I have lost complete fucking control. I have absolutely no fucking idea what the hell is happening. Uh, every day I think, you know what? I've seen it all. I've reached the end of the internet. Something new happens. Something new. Somebody steps up and goes, "Hey, psst, can you get some of your fluids? Just a little bit." I'm straight ripped, somebody says. I haven't even slept yet. Collecting people's fluids is fucking weird, somebody says. Not to yuck someone's yum, but what the fuck, dude? Hey, can I wear you as a hat? No. Have you traveled outside the U.S.? And if yes, where? Yes. Canada, Mexico, Honduras, Belize, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. All in our hemisphere. Tom, about to be the next Dolly the sheep, right? Right? Oh, no, the world does not need that. It's bad enough I got a son walking around that looks just like me. What's the tribal mask hanging on the wall? You talk about this one here over my right shoulder. This one here. This is a Bahamian mask. So this is a push pin map of the world, beautifully framed. And I pushed a pin for every place that I've been to prior to meeting my wife. And then I have a few more of these pictures that I need to put up. But now I put a selfie of my wife and I in every foreign country and domestic city. So, for example, if we were to go to Italy and hit Rome, Pisa, Florence, and Venice, I wouldn't do one in each of those cities. I'd do one Italian photo. But here in the United States, if we go to Denver, Seattle, San Francisco, there'll be one for each of those cities. So this picture here is us in the Bahamas, and this is a little Bahamian mask that I picked up down there. This is us in Houston, and these are flight patches, mission patches for the astronaut who's a friend of mine down there, who's now a flight director. This is us in New Orleans, Mexico, Jamaica, Belize, Canada. I have one for Honduras. I have one for Alaska. Yeah, that's the mini guitars. They're all, you can see that because the cats get up there and fuck with them, but a couple of them are knocked over. So the mini guitars, once again, they all come from Amazon. Give you a close-up view of the one somebody just sent me and just picked it up out of the PO box from a fan. This is George Harrison's guitar. They all come with these stands. They're available at a store called Axe Heaven on Amazon. And then, you know, this guy just, like I said, just sent me this one. They come in a square box. You see here, Axe Heaven. I know it's backwards, but it looks like a guitar case. Pretty cool. You look like you created Star Wars. Well, I'll tell you what, my bank account doesn't look like I created fucking Star Wars. I mean, we're not doing bad, but I don't have Star Wars money. Star Wars money is fuck you money. Do I have a Jimi Hendrix? I do not have a Jimi Hendrix yet. Yeah, the mini guitars, on average, are about $30 a piece. They can go way up. Like, there's one, Rick Nielsen of Cheap Trick. He once had this like 9-head guitar, this monster. Like, they have a miniature one of those. It's like $100. Our cats fuck with everything. That's why I keep cats out of here for the most part, because I got mini guitars, my dad's ashes, his ashtray, a replica of one of his cars. I got a miscellaneous shelf. These are all V-Dub bus die casts. My books, my fucking skulls, my Colts memorabilia, and another miscellaneous cubby. There's so much shit to get knocked off a fucking shelf in here. Are you a big guitar player? No, I don't know how to play guitar. You think my orange cat wants to take over my YouTube channel? Well, maybe I could do some more videos about it, but I don't really think about doing videos of the animals that much. Become a Twitch streamer? I don't play video games. I you know what I mean? Tom, the fluids thing was just a troll, but if you have any spare nail clippings laying around, I'd like to have those. Dude, seek help. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know if it's like professional psychiatric help that you're in need of, or if it's just you need someone to touch you in your no-go zone. Either way, just seek that out. And if you can't find somebody to touch you in your no-go zone, you know. Ground control to Major Tom. Yes, I was stealing second with that move. Dick Cheney's funeral service and eulogy by George W. Bush. Darth Vader dies, and you get banned from going to his funeral. I mean, you know how much of a fucking sack of shit you need to be? To not be invited to Dick fucking Cheney's funeral? I mean, wow. Love your videos, Tom. Thank you very much. What's Haight Street? Haight and Ashbury is the intersection in San Francisco, California that has been for decades the epicenter of the hippie counterculture. This is where the hippies lived. This is where they began. The Grateful Dead lived in a house 3 or 4 houses off of this intersection right here, with all kinds of other rock groups of the era of the '60s. This is the hippie counterculture. This is the heart of it right here. The intersection of Haight and Ashbury in San Francisco marks a neighborhood in San Francisco known as the Haight, spelled this way. Oh, the video of Aaron Pendergraft. He's a weirdo. The almighty unk of wisdom. Not really. I'm the unk of a shit ton of making bad decisions throughout the course of your life. You a deadhead, Tom? Oh. Best era of the Grateful Dead had to have been the 80s. Hug your children with nuclear arms? What the fuck? Who's Aaron Pentagram or whatever the fuck you said? Guys, I am going to get out of here in a couple minutes now. The most overrated rock band to you? Nirvana. I don't have any plans to go to San Francisco anytime soon. We'll get back there sooner or later, but no immediate plans. Going to New York next summer, New York City. My wife, our daughter, and our nephew are going to go see Bon Jovi at Madison Square Garden. So I'm going to fly in and be with them for a few days there. We are going to, my son and I are going to Indianapolis on the 30th for the Colts game, Colts-Texans game. Going on a cruise in July out of Miami to Mexico, Honduras, and Belize again. I have another surprise trip in there late next summer that I can't tell you about yet until I reveal it to the person who's getting it. Worst case scenario, Donald Trump gets named king for life or something? Is that what you're saying? What do? I move out of the country immediately. I figure out a way to get my wife, myself, our son, my in-laws, and as many of my children as humanly possible the fuck out. Start a podcast. I hosted 2 podcasts. You can still listen to the back episodes. One of them was a weekly, every Friday podcast where I broke down the news called Second Half Podcast with Tom Powell. You can still listen to it on Spotify. I have hundreds of, 200-300 episodes there you can catch up on. Haven't done any in a hot minute. And then my other one was called Off Topic with Tom Powell, and it's here on YouTube. You got to scroll way back in the off topic with Tom Powell section, and it's me interviewing other people, not just political people, all kinds of people. I interviewed Walter Masterson, V from Under the Desk News. I interviewed a radio DJ that's been around since the 70s, a Chicago historian. My wife was an interviewee, a NASA flight director, comedians, and different type. Nate Petrosky was on my podcast once. All kinds of different people. Well, I appreciate it. I got a feeling that pencil sharpener video is going to wind up having me see a shit ton of fucking pencil sharpeners sent my way, and then I'm going to have to figure out what to do with a shit ton of fucking pencil sharpeners. And that was definitely not the intention of that video. So if you saw that video and like, I'm going to send Tom a pencil sharpener, I don't, just stop. I'm good. I mentioned one time how I despise ranch, and I got a gallon of ranch sent to me on like 3 different occasions. You happy that the lead singer of Nirvana is dead? No, of course not. Love V from Under the Desk. Yeah, V's been great. We've been mutuals for a while. They came on my show, and what I loved about V was it was very real. There was no, this is what we can't talk about, and I've not really had people say that. I've had a couple people say, can we just not talk about this? And then we just didn't do the interview. Is a Colts Super Bowl victory possible? It's possible. I mean, they seem to have caught lightning in a bottle. We'll see how long it lasts. Yeah, the woman with the cerebral palsy that makes the videos about getting cracked. Oh, she's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Could I beat a gladiator in a fight? No. Gladiator has a sword, you have a shield. You could give me all the swords. Wouldn't matter. He's a fucking gladiator. I'm dead. Favorite weed strains. Whatever one my guy puts in the bag next. I'm going to see him in the morning. Will the Vikings ever win a Super Bowl? Eventually they will, yes. But I do need to get ready to go do the work I need to do. So, no, I did not serve in the military. We'll talk another time. Go watch the videos, please. Thank you.